And strangely enough, all because of yet another example of how stealing things can change history. Not by Franklin, of course. I'm talking about the thermometer he uses, the idea for which is snitched by its so-called inventor, the famous Dutch instrument maker, Gabriel Fahrenheit. (1714) in Amsterdam, Fahrenheit produces his thermometer. Great news for all. Especially hypochondriacs. Phew, that's a relief. 98.4. So that's okay. Now where was I? Oh yeah, Fahrenheit. Now, the reason Fahrenheit's thermometer is such a boffo success is because back in the 18th century, finding out what the temperature is not what you'd call an exact science. In fact, you could say they're all working in the dark. Fahrenheit clears up the confusion created by everybody doing it a different way, with different scales on their instruments, so temperature is a matter of anybody's guess. Now, to start with, the way Fahrenheit makes his thermometer is nothing new. You just melt the end of a glass rod with a hole down the middle, and then blow down the hole to make the molten blob on the end expand into what will become the thermometer bulb that contains the mercury. Getting the mercury into the bulb's really nifty. Watch. You put the hot rod, bulb up, into the mercury, and the vacuum you made in there with the heat sucks the mercury up into the bulb. OK, now for the absolutely lunatic way Fahrenheit comes up with a Fahrenheit scale, so hang in there. He starts with a scale, the bottom end of which is going to be the temperature of frozen ice, 0. He calls boiling water 60. 1/8 and 3/8 up the scale are freezing water, and the temperature of a healthy armpit. Are you still with me? OK, make each degree 4 degrees, which turns freezing water from 7.5 to 30, and a healthy armpit to 90, but doesn't divide by 8. So make 30, 32, and 90, 96, and there you are, plus one last tweak. Clear as mud? I never said what Fahrenheit did would make any sense. Well, there's one thing I can explain, that armpit number. Remember I said he snitched the whole idea? In 1708, Fahrenheit visits Copenhagen and meets the ex-mayor of the city, one of those talented scientific amateurs the place is full of back then. Guy by the name of Ole Rømer. Never heard of him? Thank Fahrenheit for that. See, the whole thermometer thing is Rømer's idea, so's the armpit number, and all the basic research. Fahrenheit kind of just turns up, takes notes of Ole Rømer's notes, and then nips back down south to Amsterdam. Not long after which, Ole Rømer's notes get destroyed in a terrible fire. Not long after which, it's Ole who?